I
actually wasn't recording when you said that, so you.
Damn it!
But let's not, because I'm already having to Google what that racial slur meant, and it's not good.
Wait, what the
racial slur?
All of the ones he just said, all of that line of racial slurs he just said before I hit recording.
I didn't say any racial slurs.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did. Remember?
I'm pretty sure there was an N-word involved.
No,
Listen here. The only slurs I throw around are the ones that make many people feel many sads.
Yeah,
that's not better.
That's what we were just talking about. Anyway,
when I throw around the N-word, it's a form of empowerment, and I'm taking it back.
But you're not
clickety clack. He's taking it back. Anyway, so first things first.
Comes back.
Obviously, we have new art for Tox. This is the new art for Tox.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
It's pretty rad.
I like the Joker.
Yeah, so do I. It's really nice.
That's great.
But yeah, so we are gathered again.
Vexy does great art.
Vexy does fantastic art.
Put a whip in Tox's mouth.
Good luck doing Flipknork's side profile, by the way.
Good luck with Freyr as well. I feel like the front Freyr is the best Freyr, but side Freyr might be an okay one.
I just hope Flipknork's side profile is just like a pancake.
Yeah, it's just gonna be flat. You're just gonna see a flat Sharko.
I have told Vexy to practice doing little bear ears, so we'll
Yay!
Yay, bear ears!
Freyr does have little barriers. This is confirmed.
He does have.
Yeah.
Sheep ears are a delight to draw. That's all I have to say.
I've never drawn them, so I wouldn't know, but I would love to try. Right.
We did end off with Tox telling Freyr she likes him too.
We think. We don't know. The exact phrasing
We know!
The exact phrasing was, I feel the same, but he said several things before that. So it's like, wait, what was that directed to? Was that directed to the confession of feelings? Or was that to the thing you talking about feeling like a tool? Or feeling like you got in the way? Like, which one was it?
I really appreciate the of all the characters and all the players saying it means this, and our DM is like, no, it's not canon yet!
It's not.
It's canon, damn it!
That's when we pull the biggest move, which is Tox saying that, and then Freyr saying no homo as Tox gets
No, I'm gonna border.
The best part is literally only you, me, and Alex are gonna get that.
No homo.
No, the best.
And then we'll punch each other closer to our groin.
No, truly the best move to happen now for me to do as a DM is to take direction from Borderlands and just have Tox killed right now.
Oh.
Just completely ducked Tox. Oh yeah, by the way, that's spoilers. Fun for all of our Borderlands 3 enjoyers.
Yeah, fun. Yeah, I'm sorry if you haven't played Borderlands 3 yet, Jonathan, if you're listening.
What a way this would be for Tara to unveil their new character right after they got their art. Here's the new character.
We've done it before.
Your new character is Ava and gets all of Tox's powers.
like here's my thing. Jan has definitely played Borderlands 3 for 15 minutes and then gave up.
I don't fucking care if he has or hasn't.
I don't give a shit either.
See,
this man sounds like a turbo virgin.
I care.
Caitlin, let's not forget, he was already bitching about Kingdom Hearts 3 in the opening trailer.
God, that's right.
That's about right.
The first world we go to, there's too much Hades in the Hercules world.
Why would Hades be in the Hercules
cinematic?
Are we recording?
Yeah, we are.
I don't give a shit.
No, this is live. No, this is live.
Fuck Jon. All my homies hate Jon.
Didn't he say he doesn't listen to Tzion?
I don't know. I don't care.
Hey, yeah, you should listen to Zion. We've got
Zion,
also Caitlin here.
Listen to like the OG Drelek
Yeah.
campaign.
Well, what a
Anyway.
coward.
So we did leave off on that confession of love, and then I feel that way too. Wait, what? To which part? And that's where we're gonna pick off. So yeah.
Freyr will refresh everyone's mind with saying, "Wait, what?"
Huh?
You said you. Oh God! Oh God!
Oh,
Oh no!
oh,
Put him back! Give him back!
put him back in. He's not dead
17
yet.
is our Warforged. You give them back.
We own them.
We own 17. They're ours. You can't take them from us.
Yet.
Yeah. Communism's badass. We'll look at Tox after saying, "Wait, what?" Like do you wait? You feel the same way about which part?
What do you mean?
I confessed feelings towards you.
I like scooting the token around like he's nervous.
Yes.
Here's the thing. Elena's gonna do something she's never done with this group.
Oh no.
Invasive mind probing.
Destructive wave.
No.
Power word kill.
No. Oh, shut up.
Summon the hounds.
Alania will do nothing. The dogs have said no.
No. She's gonna fucking burst out laughing. Her hands are covering her face, and she's just like, "I'm so embarrassed for you," and just laugh.
Frey's barriers droop a little.
Flipknork's like, oh wow, they're like confessing their undying love. Oh god, my ribs.
Oh God, Michael Flipknork!
Oh, that sucks. My bone marrow.
My bone marrow hurts. They'll say, I also said that I made a mistake. We're going to tell you about the mistake, but then you said you felt the same way. So I'm not good at this. Do you have weird feelings for me too, or did you also make a mistake?
I mean, I guess I didn't think that you would interpret it like that.
I'm sorry. Oh.
Something tells me he can't bear to be without you.
Hell yeah.
That's what 17 actually says, right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Kara's first pun.
Yeah, it is.
This is to be immortalized and recorded.
Yes, it is.
Freyr will move over and then sit down next to you. 'Cause I don't think you're laying down again, are you?
Not yet, no.
Okay. Freyr will just kind of sit down and let his little legs dangle off the table.
I don't think his legs are little.
Who knows? We never confirmed how long his legs are. He's just tall. It could be all torso.
Oh God, that'd be frightening.
He's all torso. He's like
all
his legs. His legs are a foot off the ground, and his torso brings him up to 7 feet.
He is a bear. He is a bear.
He's like a fucking action figure.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He comes in mint condition. Keep him in the
Freyr-
box.
Freyr will say, well, where do we, before I jump into my mistake, I will also tell you about 100% and totally not forget. Where do we go from here? Because still technically soldiers.
You return to your bed is where you go from here, Freyr.
I fucking hate Doc.
It's okay, dog. Her love is not toxic.
At this point, Elena's just fucking cackling.
I agree, 17. Her love is not toxic in any way, as it cannot be toxic.
Wow, I feel
It is
like
an
that's like a
emotion.
reference to a song or something.
Now, Mr. Freya, please return to your bed.
I will.
Before I break your kneecaps.
Oh no! The bear, he doesn't have kneecaps.
Not yet.
Bears,
Oh, no.
I think bears do have kneecaps.
They do.
Just gonna put that
They
out
do.
there.
He just waddles around straight-legged the whole time.
How does one? How does,
He's
how does
goose
one?
stepping everywhere.
How does one break kneecaps that are less than a foot off the ground?
Good question. Regardless, though, Freyr will also look at Ezekiel Cooler,
Yeah.
and we'll just basically be like, "We're still soldiers and inducted into war, right?"
Well, yes, you are, but there is no rules against this kind of thing.
That's Elena.
Shut the fuck up.
Wait,
Shut the fuck up.
I've figured out Freyr's stature to scale.
Oh no!
Yes. It's broken.
Oh, it's a broken image.
It's broken? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, hold on, let me find another one.
God, what an idiot.
That's weird, it works for me.
That's very accurate. That's a very accurate image right there.
That is.
That's about a fascist pig. What the
Yeah, I saw that as well.
I'm gonna look at Pox and just say, I've never really had anything like this before, so
I
Okay, there you go, hopefully that works.
I can give you what you want from this, if I'm being honest.
companionship.
I mean, we have that already without, going beyond that. Unless you mean, like, something else. I don't know.
I think he wants more than just the bare necessities.
Carl,
And we break into
What are
song.
you doing, my friend?
So I'm just gonna pause a second to just explain what's going on. So to reflect 17's current memory defrag, Kara found a percentile dice roll list of failures for Warforged, like technical problems that they can experience. And when they showed, when they showed it to me, my eyes immediately jumped to the options of rolling a 6 to 10, which is the humor processor, and it then follows up with a second roll, a D2. On a 1, the Warforged has no sense of humor. On a 2, they can only communicate through puns.
Yes! Yeah!
This is my nightmare.
So,
This is the
Kara,
best
Kara,
thing.
do you just have a bear pun list somewhere right now? On a tab open? Like-
Well, since they're the ones that are mainly talking, I do have just bear-related puns.
Good.
I appreciate that.
But I do have to say I did think of the whole her love is not toxic.
yeah, that was good. That was good.
Freyr will kind of just like instead of acting like I don't really know what comes with all of this, honestly.
Neither do I. It's almost like neither of us had a normal upbringing.
Freyr's just like, what's a normal or Sardian upbringing?
Would you like me to check my files and I can explain to you the normal patterns of raising a Usarian baby?
Maybe. I was taken when I was a cub, so I don't know.
Hey, Doc, did you perchance bring that book, the books I asked for?
No.
No, get fucked.
God damn it, really, Hex?
I turned around when I noticed that there was an elevation in Freya's heartbeat. I thought he was having a heart attack.
I feel like
It's not wrong, actually. If you're being technical.
it's not. It's not.
It's just because he loves talks very much.
I'm not a fruit.
That was like abundant stuff.
I
That
am,
was like
I am registering a high amount of pheromones being let off by the Usarian, similar to Usarian mating seasons.
Seasons. That time of year.
I don't know what that entails or what that means. I just kind of want to stay with talks.
I believe, using Usarian mating terms, you may have imprinted on your companion.
To sum it up better, you're in love with her, you fool. Please, someone help us.
Perhaps we should leave and let them spend some quality time together.
Those aren't even real bears!
File that one under close enough.
Elena
I don't
just
even
keeps
like that
laughing.
brand of tea.
It's disgusting. It's full of chlamydia.
And a bunch of the spit it spat out
The
back
more
at the top of her
puns
ate
that
the
are
leaves.
said, the more Kara dies inside.
It is at this point in time I would suggest that you return to your bed, Freya, as I can tell that there are worrying physical symptoms taking place from this.
Such as an erection.
None of that. This is a wholesome and pure.
Okay, Devin, I'm gonna take a moment to say you really gotta stop just interrupting me, because if you don't,
Okay.
I'm gonna start reducing your stats.
Okay.
Oh no! I know. Where we'll just kind of like maybe we'll talk a little bit more about whatever this is later.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
As far as getting up and walking, I was like, oh yeah, the mistake that I totally forgot about. I went to the. And he'll be getting back into his bed as he's saying this because he'll be safe, protected by Doc.
Yes, Doc will move over to protect you.
Oh no!
And we'll say so. That time I went to the black market without you.
Yeah.
Well, I know I've kind of missed your past couple of birthdays because I don't know when they are, and you refuse to tell me.
That's because it's not important.
Wanted to get you a gift.
What or Freyr?
Get you a gift.
He's doing the little fingy thing, so he's poking his two little bear claws together.
My little bear paws together.
Elena realizes what Freyr is about to say, and she's just like backing up on her bed, like as far away from Tox as possible.
Freyr's just like, so with Flipknork of the clan of Nork and Elena.
Leave me out of this, you fool!
We decided to use the chunk of gem that I procured from one of our previous missions, and then winks at Hector.
Hector just gives you a glare, like what? Like his head's still bleeding, and he's glaring at you, like.
You will die.
And I decided I ended up using all of it, half of it as payment, and the other half would be used to upgrade a weapon that I was going to give you. Unfortunately, he didn't have any of your particularly favored tools of pain. As desperate as I was to get you something, deathmatch guy, I can't remember his name.
Adonis.
Oh no,
fuck, that's a good name.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, first.
I thought you literally forgot. I was like, let me help you.
Yeah.
No, I forgot.
Flipknork.
It's different.
Yeah. It was like deathmatch guy said that he could give me that weapon as a reward for winning the fight.
So you signed up for a death match.
He said it wasn't to the death this time because it'd be the first match.
You irresponsible fuck.
That is unbelievable.
Elena's just looking at Flipknork and Freyr and
Fair
going
of a time.
She's looking at Flipknork and Freyr and she's just going, I'm in danger.
So is my spleen.
And they just let you do this?
Well, Flipknork also got invited by the same guy for
big thumbs up.
Yeah, get for actual death matches.
Flipknork.
He gives a thumbs up, and somehow, inexplicably, blood starts coming out of his thumb.
Oh, see, I didn't imagine that. I imagine you do a thumbs up, but as you do it, you hear a bone snap.
That's probably why.
Flipknork, I just had to say that's jawsome.
You've been waiting on that one all
I
day.
have. I have.
This one, here we go. This one's a good one. Hold on. This is the good representation of that's not a good one at all. That one's a little better. Copy, paste. This is Flipknork as he breaks his Glipknork.
He's Glipknork, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That's good.
Toxic.
Because Flipknork signed up for actual death matches, and Elena said she would manage specifically Flipknork, but would help keep me out of matches.
Tox's eye starts twitching, and she throws her hand into a fist.
I just said I would.
I'm gonna kill that
both of
shark.
them. I'm really. I made sure they're not going to get into any death matches right away.
Right away.
Not now. Maybe later.
Maybe later.
Freyr,
Tox is still gonna kill that shark.
if that's the choice that you want to make, then I'm fine with it. But don't make these kinds of decisions just because you think it's gonna make me happy. Do it because you want to do it, okay?
Well, I was only going to do the one match.
That's all I ask of anyone, is to do what they feel they want to do. Don't do it for me. Do it for you.
Okay. Oh, I was going to not do any more matches after I got the Wizard's Wand.
Um,
After I got the whip.
Oh, no.
I just have to say, Lana, you have got to be squidding me that you let these two idiots agree to this.
Hector would have made his way first to try and protect Freya from what he thought was going to be a mad Tox. But then the moment he gets up close to him, he looks at Freya and goes, you realize they're never just one match, right?
Yeah, I told him that.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You said you were going to try and keep me. You're going to try and keep me.
Yes, because you were going to sign straight up for the first death match.
I needed the match
No.
as soon as possible because the guy that the weapons person said that I had a limited time with that chunk of what name of thing? Magic rock.
Diamondite.
Unobtainium.
Vibranium.
The
metal.
The diamondite that I grabbed was going bad.
Raritanium.
Hector just kind of squints at you, and he goes, you realize you've been played so hard, right?
Maybe.
Okay, so first and foremost, Diamondite does not go bad. That's not how minerals work.
You said it was losing its magical power.
That is absolutely not how that works. Second, you were talking about Adonis, right? That's the man that gave you the contract.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
guy. He seemed real nice.
Yes. Did it not make a bit of strange coincidence that he was right next to Giles Stoll? The gunsmith, the man that you were trying to buy the weapon from?
I thought they were friends.
I
Yes,
thought
they
they were
are.
chums.
Yes, they are. And they fucking played the both of you.
I just went away for
Oh.
a few minutes. That was it.
The gunsmith and Adonis are obviously working together. We know that they've been working to make champions. And one obviously saw an opportunity to use you, Freya, and actually lied to you about Diamondite going bad so that you would have a need for something that Adonis could supply.
Like, okay.
I was also there.
Yes, I'll get to you in a minute because you have made at least
Okay.
at least with Freya they had him baited because there was something that Freya wanted. You just jumped in the boat, Flipknork.
I famously like boats.
I believe he took a bite out of it. In fact. He took a bite out of the boat.
You realize? Okay, right. No, you realize that you're both screwed at this point because if you've already agreed, they're already setting up a match.
They're setting up a match for tomorrow night for me to get the wand because that's the limit of when.
It's
the-
not like
the-
they're
the
gonna
Diamondite
make
will
us
go
fight
bad.
each other.
No, you're not.
They absolutely will set up a fight between the two of you.
Hector turns around and points to 17. If you don't stop, I'm turning you off.
Fur kind of looks up and says, "I've got a match tomorrow night because that was the time on the night exhibition, and they said sooner-ish is not would be against Flipknork."
As your doctor, I would suggest that you not fight tomorrow night, unless you want to lose. And then by all means, please do fight tomorrow night.
Wait a minute.
You get that?
Huh.
Do it for yourself.
Hector sighs. Listen, if you're healthy enough to fight, you've already made the deal. I mean, those fights usually take place with a lot of underground individuals. It might help.
To it.
I suppose that you do that.
Can we go together for that, please?
Yeah, I'd prefer we go out together.
If you're going to go to this, Freya, I'd suggest we go as a group to ensure that you are safe and that nothing bad happens to you.
Thanks, Papa Ezekiel.
Please never call me that.
Okay.
Wait, does Flipknork have a match tomorrow too, or no? I can't remember.
Pretty
Flipknork's
sure.
busy recovering from his Glipknork incident.
I've lost all my Glipknorks.
They're like his gizzards.
Here's the thing, Freya. Since we know you're going to have to do more than one of these matches, do you want to make a show or not?
If we kill Adonis, do I have to fight?
If you kill Adonis,
We're not killing Adonis.
if you kill Adonis, I'm pretty sure that you will have several mafias after you.
Sounds
Fur-
great.
Fur's thinking real hard about this one. You can see the wheels are turning, the hamsters are running. He's trying real hard to
The
debate.
monkey is chiming as fast as it can.
Yeah, he's really debating between if I kill all the mafia members though as well. Then we don't have to worry about that.
Elena will look at his face and be like, "You cannot kill all the mafia members."
I feel like we have at least a shot.
I don't think we
No.
do.
How many mafias did you say?
Several.
Is that like 2 or 3?
No, that's way more than 3, Flipknork.
Freyr, what if I got half of them and you got the other half?
That wouldn't save enough for Talk. She always demands at least halvesies.
Okay, that's even better. We can keep splitting it that way.
One mafia for each of us.
I'm going to tell you now, Flipknork. We just faced a bunch of robots and they nearly killed you. These are mafias that own many more robots and those of military grade, let alone all their henchmen that they will throw at us.
Out of character, do they get back up when they hit 0?
Some of them, yes.
Oh, well then I am scared.
Freyr will be like, okay, is there a way to just skip out on fights?
No.
No.
What if we lose super hard and they don't want us
Then they'll
anymore?
just make you compete again.
What if we go so bad?
What if we kill ourselves?
You know what? I think you're on to something, dog.
Elena's gonna look at them both and be like, I'm pretty sure Adonis will know if you're throwing that hard.
No. Freyr's right. It's time to fake our deaths. Again.
Again! Our deaths have already been faked once, we can fake them again. Right, Izzy?
How many ketchup packets can we synthesize around here?
Doc, would you mind giving him some anesthesia, please? I feel like he's burning through too much of his memory and brain power right now.
I feel great.
He's already high on life.
Why do I see stars?
He physically sees the stars that drift around his head.
What? Why is there an open sky in this room? Oh wait.
Wait, no, Sky's not
me
here till
going nuts.
Tuesday.
He's not here till tomorrow.
That was terrible. Kid.
Oh, come on, that was a little funny.
Was it?
No,
Yes.
I don't know if it was.
It was, fuck y'all.
It
it wasn't.
It was so
it
out of
really
nowhere.
wasn't.
I enjoyed it.
Farrell will just be like, okay, well, maybe I'll try to see if I can get really far.
What would it even mean if there was an open Skylar? What does that mean?
Maybe I'll see. I don't know about Glipnork.
It's open for commissions.
But maybe I can see about having
Okay.
a far spread between my matches. Like, really far spreads.
That's more realistic. If you can give them a good show, they might be willing to spread out your matches. But depending on how much money they can make off you, they might have you for a long time.
Okay.
Here's the thing.
Is faking our deaths off the table?
Yes.
Oh.
Honestly, I think Freyr, you should put on a good show. Act like the scariest thing they've ever seen.
Talks when she's mad?
Yes, talks when she's mad.
Yes.
I like the energy.
Yes, yeah. I'll fully admit, Tox, you scare me a little.
Have I been anesthetized?
Not yet, but Doc looks like its hand changes and reverts back to one of the injectors, one of the needles.
Yeah.
And then looks around at all of you and says,
Scariest person. Elena just told you that Tara's back, by the way, she just got back.
Okay.
"Welcome back."
Elena said they told Fred that maybe he should act like the scariest thing he knows, and he poked his little bear paws together and said, "Talks when she's mad."
And Elena was like,
"Talks, you're scary as fuck."
yeah. Elena will admit it.
I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not.
Well, I mean, when you're mad. I would not want to face you when you're mad. No.
I suppose that's fair.
It is known fact
It's
that
because she routinely beats cripples.
she
Well,
whipped them.
yeah.
Or just like, okay.
That's
we
to
also-
show them who's at the top of the food chain.
Burr also stated that his general decision was that if he's actually unable to get out of these matches, then what he'll probably try to do is see if he can't get his matches really far spread apart. So that he doesn't have to worry about them.
The idea was floated around between a bunch of them of Why don't we just kill all the mafias? And Hector was
Yeah.
like, that's probably not gonna happen.
If there was somebody capable of killing all of them, they would have by now.
Yes.
That just means that it's time for us to try. They ain't met us yet.
We haven't gone John Wick on them yet, but
Yeah.
I mean, you could go after them barehanded. I really hope I get shut off. Please shut me off.
but yeah,
Please shut me off.
No.
Where was like, if I have to do the matches,
As a matter of fact, you're gonna get left on this setting for the next 10 sessions, Kara.
because Freyr doesn't want to do the matches. He knows that that Tox told him it was a bad thing, and he's like, yes, it is a bad thing. I don't want to do these.
So, go on.
Tox said it's a bad thing if you're doing them just because you want to please her.
Well, no, when you first warned him way back when.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, so he was like, it's a bad. I don't want to do this, but he felt like he had no choice at the time, so that's why he's doing it.
So behind the curtains, when that situation was happening, where you were making that deal, I had the characters GM roll deceptions to see if either of you would try to insight it. None of you did, so I was like, hey, this is fine.
I did insight the
Yeah, you did, but you
I
failed
nat
that
I
so
nat
bad.
won the insight, I believe.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
The Diamondite. I nat one to the Diamondite insight specifically.
you did the Diamondite one. But they rolled pretty high with their deceptions. It was an 18 and a 15. So it was even if you had looked through it, you might have had a hard time beating the deception. But that was something that did happen.
Okay, it's tomorrow night though, so I'll try and get rest where I can.
Yes, I suggest all of you rest now, lest I have to use my means to put you to sleep.
Oh,
All right.
Fur looks at Tox like, I left you the cheesy sticks over there.
I'll
God, cold cheese sticks.
Ugh.
They're still warm. Not much that time. Not that much time.
Yeah, it
That
hasn't
much
been that much
time
time.
hasn't passed.
I'm sure some otherworldly entity will live vicariously through me eating these.
I know.
I'm sorry. I'm picturing Flipknork going into the arena with ketchup packets in his hands and grabbing the opponent's hand and then forcing the fist into his chest, causing him to explode, and it looks like they murdered him and he leaves.
So, unless anyone has anything else, what we're going to do is we're going to do a very slight time skip, which would be...
I was going to say real quick to Tox.
Yeah.
Tox, you might want to also add a Cadbury egg.
We're going to say that never happened and just agree that wasn't canon.
I don't even know what
My thing was dumb, but it's still canon.
So I had something I wanted to attempt that might need rules, but I never DM'd you the questions.
Well, now would be the time.
All right. Tox was gonna try to sneak out.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So...
Well, I need to ask a question first. Would it be possible for Tox to sneak out of the facility in general?
Yes. So here's the thing: you actually are allowed to leave the facility at any point. There's no they're not like forcing you to stay there. They basically have been quote unquote forcing you to stay there with the remember we killed you. You have no record, so there's nothing that you can really do. They don't actually physically have a way of preventing you from leaving the building because you're still people at the end of the day. The hardest one would be getting out of this room because of Doc watching you. But with a good enough stealth roll, it is 100% possible to sneak out of this room.
All right. Then I will attempt.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll my my hidden stuff for the insight, the perception check. Oh well, that wasn't hidden, but there you go. So you just got to beat a 9. It actually was a really, really low roll.
No.
I got a 15.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Then then yes, you can 100% sneak out of this room.
Alrighty. Then that's what I'm doing. Is sneaking out of the room.
Big sneak.
Followed by then trying to get out of the compound without complication.
Well, as I said, actually, that would be a lot easier. You picked a really good time to do that, actually, because everyone in this building is far too entranced in what's going on with the situation. So, what we'll do is we'll say this didn't happen just now. This happened after a little bit of time when other people went to sleep and such. That you decided to sneak out. You managed to get your way past Doc. Everyone else is kind of busy doing other things. So go ahead and roll me a second stealth roll to see if you can get through the guards. Not that. Ooh. So you would get outside, and so you would get down into the room down here, and a guard would notice you and would like kind of shout out over to you. You, what are you doing? Are you not supposed to be like getting medical attention?
I've got another thing I need to attend to real quick. It won't take long.
Are you sure? You don't look very good in terms of a physical situation.
Look, it's something I've got to do.
You're being very vague as well. I don't. What business do you have?
It's business of family matters.
You can't contact family. You don't have history anymore. Remember?
I don't have any living family.
Oh. Are you visiting a grave or?
That was my intention.
Do you need us to help transport you? We have cars outside. We can drive you there if you need us to.
You know what? I would take you up on that if that's something you're offering.
Yes, of course.
Just try to keep this on the down low, okay?
Of course. If it's a family matter, we'll keep it between us.
Alright, thanks. I do appreciate it.
So yeah, by being just quote unquote honest, you've actually just appealed to the guard that's there, and like I said, they can't hold you there. They're not trying to hold you there. You've given a reason. They've deemed it as a valid reason. So if you want to travel to a location, the other AAF guards will gladly drive you there.
Alright, yeah, I just wanted to do a quick, just pay respect to family members' graves. You should know whose.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah. Okay, so you've gone to go and pay your respects to your family members. Obviously, at this kind of point, it is quite late now. It's very much into the night. It's almost about 2 a.m, in fact. So when you get there, the grave sites, there's no one there. No one's paying respects at 2 a.m apart from you. You would notice that the graveyard is actually shut at this time, but you go up there with AAF members that are driven you there. They flash some information to the groundskeeper via a hologram, and they allow you access to go and pay your respects. I'm not going to say who you're paying respects to because it's your story, and I want you, if you want to keep that on the down low or something, especially if you want to write stories about it, wink, wink. I will just say that you go and you can do whatever it is you wish to do during that time.
Alright, it's almost like I wanted to write something anyway, wink, wink.
Wink, wink. Yeah, so you go and do that, and do you have inspiration at the moment?
I think so.
Okay. If you didn't have inspiration, gain inspiration for that, because that's a very characterful thing. And I know that you're going to have a whole side story that you're putting out there that will be very characterful. So I would deem that would be enough to get an inspiration anyway.
Alrighty. I imagine by the time I come back to the car to return,
Mm-hmm.
I probably have some smudge like mascara and eye makeup, but that's okay.
The guard would notice that and would reach into one of the armored pouches and take out a small tissue and would hand it to you. They wouldn't say anything, but they would just reach it out to you as if to help you, to give you some condolences of what's going on.
I would take it and I would dab my eyes a bit with it to dry them off, and I'd just say I appreciate this more than I think you know.
The guard member just it gives you a little bit of a nod and then just says, "Don't worry, this will just stay between us. Just don't let slip that it's happened, because if I don't tell them and then they find out, I'll get in trouble. But if we both don't tell them, well, then this didn't happen."
Sounds good. Yeah, thanks.
They give you
Go back now.
they give you a nod, and then you get back into the vehicle, and then I'm gonna just mark this guy for a second, just so I know in future that one has a history with you. Okay, so yes, you can then return to the base. To get back into the room, roll me another stealth check.
Would he not be like ticked off by the empty bed? Not that I'm gonna complain about being able to have a chance to get it back in unnoticed, but
Well, so here's the you massively beat the insight roll that he made. So when what happens is, and I'll tell you about this because you're sneaking back in, it would make sense. When you come back in, you would notice that Doc actually isn't there. Doc is over here in a semi off state. The big greens of their eyes are a much dimmer, barely noticeable, barely giving off any light. But every now and then you would notice that the head like sits up, looks at the people in the beds, and then goes back down. But you would notice that this isn't something that they're choosing to do, and this isn't something that all of their perception is in. It's just a quick check on the vital signs of the individuals. So they're linked to your vital signs. So what they would do is when that happens, they're registering your vital signs. They're not registering that you're there. They're registering, are you still alive?
okie doke.
Because you're still alive and you beat the perception that it has to see you in the room. It's just registered that you're still alive, didn't see you, but has registered you're still there. You beat the system because it rolled really badly twice.
Okie doke. Then I get back in bed and I see about getting the rest I need.
Yeah, you then get the rest of your rest. That was actually really good. I liked that. I actually liked that it was the Doc like flopped both the rolls to try and catch you. So that's even better. Yes. Now you do all get your long rest. So now you actually do get all your health back. You do get all of your side points back. You do get all your spell slots back.
All my rages.
Yes, all your rages. Everything comes back now.
That's what we wanted.
Oh,
Give
And
me all the numbers.
our exhaustion's gone too.
Yes, your exhaustion is gone because this is a full, a long rest. You get everything back. Doc has monitored your vitals and helped heal you through the night. Has went into its low resting mode so that they weren't actually fully watching you. So everything's okay. Kara just managed to get away with it. You rolled a 66. Do you know what one that is, Kara, or do you
Yep.
want me to tell you? You know what one that is? Okay, wonderful.
Yeah.
That actually probably wouldn't be needed in this situation, but you know.
Oh, I know.
So yes, as you've all rested, the day goes by. Doc does some more checks on you, injects Flipknork several more times. Flipknork, Flip, roll me 3 con saves, please.
That's what I want to hear.
Oh, big con.
Oh!
That's about one.
So, alright, the first one it injects you in the upper arm. You're like, hey,
Oh,
I'm actually
well,
getting
that's
used to
fine.
this.
That's fine, dog. Man, hit me with another.
Bend over.
What? What?
It's a tight night.
This next shot is needed to ensure that you did not get any pathogens inside you from the wounds that were caused. It is easier to use the meatiest part of your body to do this. Please bend over.
Oh God, you're gonna use the second opening.
You're gonna hit me with my Benork.
Where's my bend over check?
Acrobatics?
On your knees.
Roll me an acrobatics check!
Yes.
The good old interact check.
That one.
Oh! Right.
You're-
So I'm gonna rule that as you bend over really well, suspiciously well.
Like you've done this
He sticks his
way
ass
too many
out.
times.
He like sticks his ass out, is what I'm gathering.
He sticks his ass out and he does a cheeky little over-the-shoulder look.
Big ol' wink.
Did you just stick it inside my butt? You bet you nippy I did.
Inside his second asshole.
Please take a deep breath as this may sting a little.
Oh, no.
Well, the first one was
Bite the pillow. Please bite the pillow.
Bite the pillow, Flipknork. I'm going in dry. So you
Elena's just looking
There you go.
over there and is just like, well, this is one way to wake up.
I hope that was a convincing enough performance as I
Okay.
actually bit on my pillow.
Oh, good job, Devin.
I have performed the second shot. Please slightly move over as the next shot I need to get in your thigh.
I guess it could be worse. Kind of scoots.
This one isn't nearly as bad. The butt one was really uncomfortable because it went right in your cheek. But the second one, it hurt. The last one, it hurts. But you're a big guy. You power through.
In fairness, I thought you were sticking it in the hole.
No.
No, that's not how shots work.
That's why I was terrified.
That's not how boosters work. Boosters go in the butt cheek, not
Yeah,
the butthole.
you get
And
it
they-
Why
right
do
in
you
the
think
cheek.
I was so
Yeah,
scared?
they notoriously hurt.
They
Like,
hurt like hell.
Yep. It's the only reason I did that is because you nat one. If you hadn't nat one, it would have been somewhere else and something else. But you nat one. So
Doc, does he need a hemorrhoid cushion or something to help with that?
No, but I do.
he's a big shark boy. He can handle it. Right. So the rest of the day goes by. At times, Tucky comes in and does some routine maintenance on U-17. But essentially, she keeps giving you reasons not to do the full defrag, not to do the shutdown.
I don't even bring it up.
Like, she brings it up, but she's on the lines like, okay, well, if I turned you off right now to do the defrag, it could cause problems with trying to repair your inner software right now. So I'd rather not do it at this point in time, but maybe do it a little bit later. Like, she throws, like, kind of things like that to you. And every time she does, like, more and more, it feels like an excuse is being given to you.
Mm. I tell her that just whenever she can fit me in.
Oh no, don't worry. We'll definitely get it done. It's just that I need to do it at the right time for you, so that it's will help you the best it can.
I understand.
Right, wonderful. So then, as the day goes by, and you're all gone.
I was gonna ask. Elena's gonna ask Doc again to go get those books she asked for.
Go get your own damn books.
She
Yeah.
can't. She's not in her wheelchair. Wheelchair got taken away.
Yeah, because Kara stole it.
I will procure your books. Just please try to remain stationary and not get too excited.
I'm so sorry, I can't get over telling the cripple stay stationary.
Well, he's out of the room.
Yes, is there anything anyone wants to do while Doc's out of the room?
I feel like Freyr would just stay silent and would just sit next to her and just maybe
Flipknork is gonna take what is clearly a gun out of his pocket and start tinkering with it.
Why do you have a gun?
Oh, I've had Bruce the whole time. I kind of forgot about him in the last fight, though.
I asked Taki when will be a good time to get this sword that I picked up implemented into me.
Well, I could take your whole arm right now if you want. You'd be without it for maybe, I don't know, a couple of hours, but I could then refit it in, then put your arm back on.
Go ahead, I suppose.
Alright, well this is gonna feel a bit weird, but I mean, if Hector can deal with it, you can. And then you feel a series of bolts being taken out of your shoulder as your arm slowly comes off, and then Tucky just pulls it straight off. There, I didn't need a hand to do that.
Kara's just wanting to die. It's her only wish at this point.
I'm just glad I don't have to make puns anymore.
I want more puns, Care Bear.
Too bad.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go and I'll fit this. It'll take a few hours, but I know that you guys have a very interesting night planned anyway, so, at least it'll be ready for you when you come back.
Hopefully it's not too interesting and I won't need the second arm and they won't get in trouble.
I mean, I might have a stock arm that I could give you, but it wouldn't be anything fancy.
Better safe than sorry, I suppose, because I'm gonna need a second arm to actually do whatever I may need to do if they get in trouble.
Alright, well, let me go see what I got. You may have to put up with one of Hector's old ones, but, I'll find something for you.
Or just looks nervous. He's not saying much, but he's fiddling with his bare paws.
He knows he's in trouble. He is grounded.
I mean, Talk's just is kind of laying there.
Oh, she's laying on the bed?
Well, I mean, there's probably space for you to sit.
Oh. On the edge, essentially.
Yeah.
He's messing with the gun, getting it ready.
The gun.
The gun.
Gun!
Bruce, the gun.
Alright, Kara, roll me a d10.
Okay.
How many arms you get?
No, okay.
More puns.
Right.
No.
After a while, Tucky comes back, but she comes back with a robotic arm that clearly looks like it is designed after a crab's claw.
Oh!
I hate you.
Hey, you rolled the 2. You got the crab claw option. I had to look.
It's called the Yak for some reason.
I had a look, and you didn't have we didn't really have anything that would fit for you. But I mean, I got this. It's like it's not ideal, but it's better than nothing, right? I mean, it's better than not having the arm.
Roger.
I mean, it's only temporary, I guess.
All right, well, I'll fix you up with it, and we'll see what happens. Right, so there is some benefits to the crab arm because all the arms had benefits. If you do an unarmed strike while you are using the crab arm, it does 1d8 damage rather than 1d4 as an unarmed strike.
Okay.
Because it's a big crab meaty iron claw. So if for any reason while you have the crab claw you need to perform an unarmed strike, instead of doing 1d4 plus strength, you do 1d8 plus strength.
I'd like to imagine with the crab claw is that it's not that they crush them with it, like not like they grab them and crush them with it. It's just like bonk them over the head.
Yes, essentially.
Yeah. Bonk, go to crab jail.
While that's happening, Doc does return, and he goes up to Eleanor and will pass you a series of books that he found in your room, and will simply state to you, I was unaware as to which tome it was you actually wanted, so I gathered these ones that were on your desk. I assumed that perhaps it was one of these that you meant.
Yes, thank you.
At this point, just bear in mind that some of these tomes that I've given you may raise your heart rate, and that is not good for you right now.
They're fine, thank you.
You didn't need a heart anyway.
I do in fact have some questions as to the content of these books, however.
It's porn.
Yeah.
It's squid porn.
Smut.
Elena's just going the
Tentacle porn.
like, you'll notice that her the purple takes on a bit of a pinkish hue, and she's just like, they're perfectly normal books.
Yes, they are, I guess, perfectly normal for people of your race. But I inquire as to why you have so many of these romance novels.
What?
Freyr looks at Elena confused.
Yeah,
Freyr
he's not trying to hide what he's not being quiet about what he said. He's saying it in a volume that you could all hear him.
I like to think they're stuffed between like encyclopedias.
Is there anything wrong with a girl having romance novels?
No,
That's to me.
there is not. But to have so many.
Yeah, sometimes you're in the mood for that many.
Yep.
But 700.
17's far too distracted to notice what's going on.
Freyr kind of looks down at Tox and like, do you?
No.
Oh, okay.
Was that like a nervous no?
Yeah.
Is that all right?
Is that a deception?
Yeah, I was gonna
Is
say,
that a fucking deception?
if you feel that is in fact somewhat of a lie, please roll me a deception check.
It 100% is.
Oh, you can see that.
Hold on, I'm inciting this shit.
You could feel the nervousness in that. No, Eleanor. I would say that you're too busy being embarrassed by Doc calling you out for your romance novels.
Freyr doesn't say anything to that, but he kind of just he does a soft smile and then just puts his hand on her hand.
Lewd. I told you, no adult stuff in my game. Just too lewd.
He doesn't say anything and just kind of soft smile and just nods at her and then just.
Freyr puts his hand on my hand. The screen cuts to black.
I'm not ready for this level of adult content.
You're gonna. All right, Devin. In the video, in the information for this video, I need you to tag it non-consensual hand holding.
Not safe for work.
Non-consensual hand holding.
Hey! She didn't say it was okay to hold her hand. That's non-consensual.
Does Tox try and take her hand?
Handhold was
That's
not
actually
requested.
that's a really good question. Does Tox try to move her hand?
No, she will let it happen.
Oh, so take it to consensual hand holding, Devon.
All right, okay, let me write that down.
It's still degenerate.
It's still degenerate.
Yes,
It's true.
Elena's just gonna motion for Freyr to come here.
We'll look over at Elena and it's just like, why?
But if you, oh,
No.
Oh my
no,
god.
Oh no!
No.
Not the tentacle ticklies.
Not the tentacle tackles.
The tentacle tackle.
It should have been.
Tentacles.
Oh
Oh god, there's two Elenas. Which one do I shoot?
The one that doesn't say Caitlin.
Shoots the one that says.
Oh my
Oh.
god, stop it!
Oh,
why would you type that? Hello.
You're a piece of shit, Hex. Freyr, Elena's motioning for you to come over.
I'll just look at talking like, oh, okay.
Oh
He'll scooch off the bed slowly,
no. Babaka.
and we'll walk over to Elena. It's like, you asked for me.
You can read, right? That is a valid question.
Wow.
Wow.
It's a valid question.
Holy shit.
He's a bear, not illiterate. He's a bear, not illiterate,
Hey, he got
dog.
taken for slavery when he was a baby. They might never have.
Oh, Eleanor, all slaves can't read.
Oh, so just because of where he was raised and his upbringing, he can't read, huh?
Damn.
Taught me some reading. Yes, I can read.
Freyr just walks away.
It's not something I do actively. No, and, I don't have much use for reading, but I can do it to some extent. Yes.
It's that guy from Samurai Champloo.
Yeah.
Elena's gonna hand him one of the. Well, she's gotta look at the titles first and be like, nope, not that one, not that one, nope.
Read them to me.
And be like, okay, here, take this one. It might help with what you're feeling a little.
What is this word here? Fuck?
He sounds it out.
Yeah.
The band bitch.
Oh no.
I'll just hold it as dirty romance novel by Caitlin.
No, she's made sure she didn't give you one of the dirty ones. She don't think you can handle the dirty ones yet.
But as it turned out, there was a dirty one between the pages.
That was a dirty one. Wholesome
He used
romance.
as a bookmark.
Wholesome romance novel.
She uses the dirty one as a bookmark.
Okay.
That's where you can find the bear and the bitch.
Where we'll take it. He'll hold it like kind of close to his chest.
To hide it.
Look at
He'll
the pictures.
He'll walk back and sit on the edge of the bed again and look at Tox and like, I don't know what kind of book this is.
Can I look at the book?
What? He just
No, it's mine.
He hands the book to Tox.
What is this book that I'm holding?
Hold
Do
on.
you have an idea of the book that you want to get?
Yeah.
I do. Hold on.
Oh no.
The bear and the bitch.
No.
No, it's not a naughty one. I said.
No, but that's between the
Scrungle Beepus.
Beepus. The fuck?
All it says in here is Beepus Beepus, I am Jeepus. How to
You-
talk to women.
You finish that sentence and all of your stats go up by 5. Whoa.
Oh,
I've read a book.
The ladies are there like, why didn't that work for me?
Super seducer.
oh no!
It just says on the cover of the book, just the secret to all women.
Oh,
Why would
Lord.
Caitlin give Freyr such a book?
You open it up and it just says there isn't one.
It's got a bunch of empty pages on the back that says there isn't one loser.
The next page says "Get fucked."
The book is literally just what women want.
And then
Step one, be attractive. Step
Not
two,
you.
get enough money to be attractive.
Step
Not you.
Step 4. Be considered a man on Tinder.
Oh, damn it! I'm not
I'm
16.
gonna go fucking old school romance with this. It's gonna be called The Most Eligible Barbarian in Tzion.
The most eligible barbarian in Zion.
In Zion, yeah.
The most illiterate barbarian.
Well, that is now the book in Tox's possession.
You are now hold up. So okay, I'm gonna paint
I'm
this
going to
description.
say this: if someone is a romance novel fan, they would know this book because
Yeah, you hear that, Jonathan?
So what it is, all right? I'm gonna sell this a bit for you. So what it is, you look at the book talks, and what you see is you see an image of a close up of an individual doing up their tie. Like they're wearing a suit and they're doing up a tie, but instead of normal hands, it's big bear paws.
No. It's more.
No. This is my universe. That's what the book cover is.
Damn you! I want to go old school romance covers. Let's get Fabio on here.
No. It's a zoom up. It's a zoom close in of an Usarian wearing a suit, doing up their tie with their big bear hands.
That works.
Oh my gosh!
Like this is a real famous romance.
This
novel.
bear will see you in his office.
You thought you could graduate without kissing my cock?
It has little quotation marks underneath that says he can't hibernate through your love.
Oh no!
God, why didn't I say that?
Oh, so good. It's so
You missed
good.
the chance.
Yeah, I did.
It was there.
But yeah, that's the book that's before you. If you have any kind of expertise in romance novels, you could roll me a history check, and I can tell you if you've read this book.
I don't know if I act like so for roleplay purposes, I don't know if I've actually read that many so much as I've seen them and wanted to.
Okay. Well, then you may have seen this on a bookshelf, or it was a #1 seller for several years. Yeah, you remember this? That it was a #1 seller for several years. Like it was always in the top 10 charts at the very least. So you remember seeing this one because a lot of people were saying, "Oh, it's very rare that you have a romance novel where the main protagonist is a Usarian. They don't normally appear in romance novels. It's a look into a side of romance that we haven't seen before."
Ursarians are lower class people.
What would be extra funny is if this one is specifically about an Ursarian and a ripped elf.
The lusty Argonian.
The lusty riftborn wench.
The lusty riftborn wench, yeah. But yeah, that's what you know about this book because you had seen it in storefronts. You remember half hearing news information about it and about how well it's selling, etc., etc.
The Zion bestseller.
Yes, I said
Would
that.
Elena be able to tell if Tox has an interest in the novel?
From all the way over there?
No, I'm gonna say no.
Well, from my angle.
Did you want to learn how to read, Freyr?
That shouldn't be that funny to me, but it's hilarious.
And Freyr looks at her and was like, it kind of just whispers in her ear and is like, Elena said that it might be able to help with our feelings.
Roll a stealth because you're whispering.
I'm gonna shout it.
Yeah, that one. You're not as quiet as you think you are, but you're able to kind of keep it away from individuals that are actually quite far away from you. So
Does Flipknork care?
no, that's why I just said.
Okay.
That's why I just did this.
Okay, I missed it. It's okay.
I don't know how useful this kind of thing would be for that purpose, but it might be a fun little distraction anyway.
Do it together.
Sure.
Fill with pause. Yay!
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Freyr, if you end up liking the book, there are others in the same series done in the same series. It's standalone, but there's sometimes
Burr looks over and is like, okie dokie. Big McThankies from McSpankies. He basically just says thanks, Elena.
Big expandy.
Hector just does the cough into his hand, looking at Tox and Freya, who's right in front of, and says, while I understand you're having a moment, based on what you told me, I believe now should probably be a good time to head to the black market to see if we can find out what's going on with your fight exactly.
Can I have my wheelchair back, Doc?
God
Doc,
damn it.
Doc looks you back up and down. I suppose so.
I'll be good.
And your wheelchair will be brought in for you. Right. So
17 just leaves.
Burr will walk next to Tox and will just kind of be like, he'll still be nervous.
Elena will leave the books on the bed for when she comes back.
Right, so just for copying and pasting you to the other map.
How dare you?
That is
Wait,
Oh, good God, what
oh
the
shit.
fuck?
I actually wanted to go and get my my hacking tool before leaving.
Yeah, no problem. We can do that. It's just, I'm just copying and pasting you for ease of movement.
Yeah.
As Flipknork gets off of his bed, he looks at the stack of books and does a light investigate to see if there's any shark-related books. And
you find that
Elena will see that and she'll like, are you looking for something in particular?
hold on, wait. Let me see if the roll's successful first.
No, you have to do it whether or not you're successful or not. That's how it goes. So roll the dice.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Investigation. Right, so would there be realistically any books in your pile that contain anything about shark people?
What would the name of the shark planet be?
Jose.
Jose.
Jose? Yeah, there will be one called Finding Love on Planet Jose.
There you go. There you go. So you do see a book that says Finding Love on Planet Jose, and it's.
I don't like how you pronounce that, Caitlin. It sounds like Finding Love on Planet Jose.
And
Isn't that how are you pronouncing it?
It's Jersey. It's Jersey. It's Jersey,
Yeah, it's
Caitlin.
Jersey.
Yeah, it started out as Jersey Shore.
It ended as like Jizzy, you know.
Jersey.
I said
There you go.
Jose.
Yeah.
Jersey.
Right. So, and the cover is like of a very like lonely looking female Sailor Sapien, which is just a shark in makeup.
Oh my god, that's gotta be horrifying.
Sailor Sapiens are a notoriously unromantic species.
There are species that are prone to anger. Like their biological brain chemistry makes them prone to anger and frustration. So I don't know if that's...
most aren't as chill as him.
Yeah.
Oh, I know, but here's the thing. You know someone has made a cheesy romance novel out of it.
Here, but the cover art is pretty good. The big shark time.
What's called the Shark Tale?
The big shark. No, I like the big shark times better.
Shark Tale is considered a classic on my planet.
It's a documentary.
It's a documentary. It's a drama. It's a drama.
It's a drama. It's how our species started. It's how we came out of the water.
Yeah.
Elena will go, do you want to borrow it, Flipknork?
I think for the purposes of scientific research, I should.
For academic purposes?
Absolutely.
Here's the thing, like, people will laugh, but actually reading books like this and horror novels and fantasy novels will actually help you work through your feelings. It really works.
What does this acronym stand for, Alex?
For academic purposes.
Okay.
But yeah, it actually does really help with like working through stuff. Also, if it wasn't for the romance industry, the book industry would not be alive. So thank you, romance authors.
Right. So You guys
Blah,
travel.
blah, blah.
You guys travel.
Mhm.
You get to the black market, and when you get to the black market, Adonis is already there, ready to meet you. He makes his way all the way up to Freya, and reaches out to shake his hand and goes, "Ah, Freya, you're good. You're here. This is good."
Freyr does not shake his hand and looks over at Guile and snarls.
What are you doing that for? Leave Guile alone.
I don't like being lied to.
Nobody lied to you. What are you talking about?
Just going straight to the point.
He is in bad mood, Flip. What is going on?
Well, we were just talking, and the fight seems, like a good idea and everything.
Yes, it is a good idea. I agree.
We're just not really sure, because we have a feeling we might have left an impression that there might be an ongoing thing,
Oh yes, of course. That was the deal.
and I kind of feel like we might have thought it would be more when we felt like throwing in a fight or so, as opposed to a contractual thing.
No,
You know?
you do a fight at least once a month. Yes.
He kind of looks at Freyr. That actually doesn't sound that bad.
I wouldn't have made this deal if Guile hadn't lied to me about the Diamondite.
Gaia, what did you tell them about Diamondite? You tell Adonis. What did you tell them? I didn't say anything. I just said that his Diamondite was bad. You're telling me that you didn't say anything.
He took 5 pounds of a 10-pound thing of Diamondite that was confirmed to be good, and told me it was going to expire.
Well, yeah, it would expire.
Looks at Hector, looks at Tox.
Hector sighs and looks at Guile. What do you mean it would expire? Dynamite, it's not possible for it to expire. It doesn't go bad. It doesn't lose its magical properties. What do you mean that it would expire? Well, I mean, it's just a small chunk. There's some nasty cracks in it. It could crack more.
I suppose if you're throwing it on the ground and hitting it with things, it might.
I mean, you do tend to hit it with things to make things out of it.
Right, but that's generally under a controlled setting where the purpose is to shape it into something else.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're saying it can go bad because of your shoddy craftsmanship.
Whoa! I'm the only person here willing to work with you guys to make this into something for you. Maybe don't refer to my workmanship as shoddy. I'm pretty sure you are using one of my workmanships right now.
Oh, I wasn't calling it shoddy. You're the one that called it shoddy.
Oh,
Ruh-roh.
You're the one that said it could decay, and I said, only under great stressors would it do that. And
Yeah.
it's not a bad point, dog.
But you brought up your craftsmanship as an example of a setting it would decay under.
Doesn't sound very copacetic to me,
If
dog.
you try to break it to build something out of it, there's always a risk. You're always going to lose some of the material in the manufacturing.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean it decays. I
No,
would have
but
thought
it
you had
breaks.
more faith in your own craftsmanship, sir.
I don't like what game you're trying to play. Just because you didn't think about the deal that you were making, Mr. Bearman.
Ah, if that is your real name.
Gavin, you're gonna start losing points.
You are. You're literally going to start losing points now. But yeah, he's pointed you out and has just said, hey, you made the bad deal, not me.
And Freyr is just like, Yeah, about that, Adonis. Can we change the contract just a little?
What
Pretty.
What do you want to change?
If I give you a good show tonight, can you make it once every 2 months?
No, if you do a good show, I want you once a month. This is the contract, once a month. I am not a slave driver. I'm not forcing you to fight every week.
Yeah, I was only gonna do the one fight, but I'm not going to.
Ah, you are funny, Freya. I like you.
That's why I was going to say once every 2 months.
No.
Elena's gonna look at Freyr and go, "The deal's already been made. Once a month ain't a bad deal."
This is not bad deal.
I actually did think it was once a week, to be honest.
You want once a week? I could give you once a week if you want, Flipknok.
No, I'm good with a month.
I speak up. It sounds to me like it was never actually established how often they fight when they made the deal.
No, but
So
this is standard contract.
says who?
Says the fight regulators. I mean, if you want to speak to them, you can.
You never made that known to them.
They never asked.
But as the promoter and the deal maker, you should have made it known to them.
Whoa, I am not promoter. I am trainer, not promoter.
You signed them to this contract, though.
Yes, as
you should have made
trainer.
it known to them.
Let me also correct you, 17. We never signed anything. He asked for a handshake.
That's a verbal agreement.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, a verbal agreement is contract.
But you have a verbal agreement without full knowledge of what they were agreeing to, because you explicitly left out details.
Yes. I left out the detail that would be normal if you understood the circumstances of these fights.
I did not understand the circumstances.
I didn't understand either.
But as you willingly chose to leave out details, they have a right to not agree to your set of when they fight, because they were never agreed to actually fight once a month.
Sorry, what is your name?
My name doesn't matter.
Okay, I'm gonna call you Cog for now then. Okay, Cog, look around you.
Well,
does this look like official fight venue, 100% above board, represented by the Sports Federation of Tzion?
Doesn't matter.
No, this is a fucking black market. What do you expect?
So if it doesn't matter if they agree or don't agree to once a month or not, why not just tell them what it is up front?
I am telling them now.
Why leave that detail out?
Well, they did not ask that detail. I did not give.
And you didn't tell them.
Yes, because I do not have to tell them.
Why not? What harm is there in telling them?
You would notice at this point that this individual seems to be coming over towards and looks at Adonis. No. It's alright. I get what they're saying, but the point is, you're just mad because you fucked up.
Well, what if we just don't come around here anymore?
Hex, I sent you a message real quick, brother.
Yeah, that's fine. No, continue what you were saying, Alex.
What if we just don't come around here any more than either? You just send people after us?
Yeah, simple as, honestly. Or, more accurately, we'll send people after your family first. But if you don't have any family, then we'll come straight for you.
Yeah, I don't have
Wouldn't you
family.
lose money at that point?
That sounds like a loss in money more than anything else, yeah.
Oh, yeah, but you gotta remember, I'm not the one that runs this. And the people that actually run this, well, they got so much money, that it doesn't matter. It will become about proving a point at that point.
Proving a point to who?
Proving a point that if you're part of this, you stay part of this.
Is that like a forever contract?
Until we deem that it's a good enough point for you to stop.
How many have been permitted to stop?
I mean, good couple hundred from what I know.
Is that like if we start sucking too hard or if we're too good?
Well, neither. It's more like whether they feel your time has come.
Oh.
When we get old.
How many of those ones are still alive?
I don't really keep track, if I'm honest with you.
Ah. I'd like to insight check that.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, that's a big insight. Let me just do my roll. So you could tell that, like, there's some truth in what he says, in that maybe he's not actively checking, but he's maybe not being truthful about not having any knowledge of how many. But the fact that he doesn't actively check is honest.
So, my question to you, hypothetically, you have this contract going, and if said person doesn't show up for the contract, you send guys after them to kill them.
Oh, no, I don't. The people I work for send guys.
Yeah, but you were involved in the contract.
Mm-hmm.
So what's stopping, say, your employers, they make a message, send a message, killing somebody, so that other people don't get any ideas. What's then stopping, say, the government from stepping in because you killed one of their operatives to make a message by killing you?
Your assumption, well, fair, assumes that the government doesn't know about this.
All right, and I have no doubts they probably do, because every bit of this entire system seems corrupt from bottom to top.
Oh, it is.
But at the same time, wouldn't that be a conflict of interest?
It would be a conflict of interest. And there would probably be some discussion about it. And as he says discussion, he kind of does the finger thing of like money. Like, there'll be a discussion about it, but then depending on how it swings, one way or another, someone makes sure that someone else feels better about it. But at the end of the day, there's no more life lost. Because I'm still valuable to the people that I work for.
Right, alright, so you answered my question. And, you, tripod,
It looks at you.
you, coming over here stepping in to say things because, you're compensated, or is there another reason?
I'm stepping in because it seems like there seems to be a problem over here.
There's no issues. None that are going to escalate, I can assure you of that.
Nope,
We're
just a group of adults conversing.
And a shark.
Is the,
And my bear.
turret that's always trained on people, or the snipers surrounding this place trained on people, not enough to dissuade violence?
Sometimes it is not, and sometimes that is why the sniper rifles have to be used.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm just a bit confused, butting in on other people's conversations, especially in a district like this.
You do need to remember that we're aware that you're outsiders in this.
Oh, I don't think there's any outsiders in illicit business.
I think there are some when they try to cause problems.
We're not causing problems. We're just talking business.
Keep it that way then.
You got it, boss man.
How dare you assume that tripod's gender?
Do you know that Tripod then moves away and hops back up onto its resting perch, keeping an eye on all of you very specifically?
Alright, continue.
Listen, you all agreed to the game. Make some money off of it. Sooner or later, we'll have enough, and then we'll move on.
You're talking like 5 or 6.
We're talking like, we'll see.
What if you're blind?
Well, then maybe we'll consider letting you go earlier because it's not fair.
Okay, cool. I'll agree with that.
So blind yourself, and then they may let you go early.
Remove your eyes.
Give me just one moment, and I raise the crab arm up.
Impale.
What would he go blind?
Pinch this
Crab
man's
arm
nipples.
impale.
Pinch this man's nipples with your crab.
Call your crab the titty twister.
The Krabby Twister.
At this point, Adonis will then say, if there's any more questions, we can save it for after. We've got a big audience, and you're the warm-up fight, so come on.
I have a question, Adonis.
Ask away.
You looking for ring girls?
He looks you up and down, stops, looks you up and down. I mean, I'm sure we could find a use for you.
She wasn't asking for herself. She was asking for me.
No, do not need any ring girls then.
Freyr does not know how to feel about these situations. Freyr is confused.
Freyr had itself in the confusion.
I am interested what you meant by use, though.
Well, we
Same.
can maybe have you work to try and increase some bets.
And I'm assuming I get a cut from that, right?
We pay you, you won't get a cut, but we'll pay you.
How much?
Depends how many people you bring in. You bring in a bunch, we'll pay you a good amount. You bring in a few, we'll pay you a small amount.
Isn't
That does sound like a cut.
Yeah. Isn't that technically a cut?
Listen, he's not the smartest.
Leave the man alone. Do not ask him to think.
He's not the smartest. You could tell via what he's saying that he is very clearly a middleman in a lot of this. And that there's someone above him that maybe
Doing the math.
that maybe feeds him some of these smarter things that he says. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Oh, I figured that.
Oh no, I figured that you probably figured, but yeah.
Well, I'll consider it if that sounds all right to you.
That's fine by me. If you ever want any other kind of looks at you work, just let us know. We can arrange that as well.
Ugh.
Freyr really doesn't know how to feel.
Okay, let's not talk about the other kind of work.
That's fine by me. If you want to follow me, though, I can lead you to the underground.
All right, that's up to them.
Let's all go.
So you would... Adonis leads you over to this manhole right here.
Oh, ew, no homo.
Delicious manhole.
Freyr is confused because
I just want to imagine Adonis's face when Valena said no, she's the ring girl.
Freyr will
Swing those hips,
Freyr will
cripple.
talk to Fox, though, on the way over to the manhole and stuff, and we'll probably just be like, are you okay? You sounded a little angry. Specifically about that last statement.
I'm A-okay.
Deception.
Yeah,
I'll probably beat mine.
not at all objectified.
Can I roll at a disadvantage?
Yeah, go ahead. If you feel that you're so bad at lying at that point that you need to at a disadvantage, you can do it.
Specifically lying to the Freyr bear.
Yeah, I say that'd be a disadvantage for me.
That's 100% fine. So, you could just about tell that there's something not quite right. She is lying to you.
Freyr will poke her hand with his little claw. He won't do it hard or anything. He'll just kind of poke her hand and just be like, I won't let anything happen to you.
I believe that big guy.
Oh,
I think you need to worry about yourself a bit too.
Oh yeah. I'm about to go fight in a ring.
Elena's gonna look at Tox and just say, I'll stick with you. If it makes you feel better.
Anything makes me feel better at this point, as long as we've got people I can trust around.
Hector turns and looks at you and says, "Don't worry, if they try anything, I'm here. They won't risk trying to kill me as well. Not straight away, at least."
Great. I needed to run something by you, Hector, but that can wait for later.
He gives you a solemn nod. And then you venture down into the underground onto a map I call Cavalcade of OCs.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's here. There
Yeah,
it is.
this is the Cavalcade of OCs map.
It's Rez.
It's Rez. It's actually Rez. That's actually Rez. That's Rez's token.
Oh, that's the
Static
true
shock?
damage guy.
It's True Damage Echo. Yeah, True Damage Echo's design inspired me to make Rez. Same
Yeah.
into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah. Yeah. There's some characters down here that some people may recognize, and some of you may recognize in the future when certain other things happen.
Hey, look, it's that guy. I think.
And I will put up the character name for that character.
Oh, there's another shark dude! Yay!
God, I hate you, Caitlin.
There you go. You should be able to see that character's nameplate now.
Zeph? No.
Zir.
Good.
Zir.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
All the Connors are back.
When packing this place full of different ones, I was coming up with different characters, and I couldn't resist just putting a Rez in this.
There was just, I mean, Rez is such a good token.
I like
Good art.
Yeah.
I like that like the top side is like bench for shady individuals, and like the bottom is like white supremacy.
Hey, you bottoms white supremacy?
I was more referring to the Connors.
Oh, okay.
I was talking about the recurring tokens that were like, doubled up.
Totally not all these OCs here. Also, there's a shark.
This is not Lex Luthor.
It's definitely not like
with his hot android bodyguards.
Yeah. With his hot elf women in suit bodyguards.
Oh, I feel like I remember that one.
And then yes, there is a shark man.
Is that just King Shark's head?
No, it's not. It's actually not.
Okay.
Tooth Blork.
No. I'll put that guy's name on. There you go. You can see that guy's name.
Oh.
Bull. What is it? Bring it up one more space. Bull Blacktip.
Yep.
That's what he calls his penis.
Well,
all you call your penis is Theodore.
Theodore, yeah.
Inferior to Bull.
It's Marshmallow Man.
Still a step up from my first character, who didn't even have a penis.
You may not
Kingpin?
die in the thumb.
Could you blow
Wilson
this one up?
Fisk.
Wait.
What did you do to Vanessa?
What are you looking for, Caitlin?
Like the two cyber-looking girls.
Can you ping them, because there's so many different people in this map.
Is literally
Bottom right.
Bottom right.
The ones at the bar.
Oh, the bar. Okay, you could have just said the bar, and I would have known. So right, you
I forgot
have
it was a bar.
this character here.
Is that
Cyberpunk.
Molly? Shit.
No.
No,
Okay, it looked like a similar design.
no, it's not. And then you have this character.
I like the icons.
That
They're
that
pretty cool.
also might literally just be Cyberpunk.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Except it's in good quality.
Yeah, except it's not lagging right now.
Black friend.
Are those Twilight Exiles?
Yes, actually. And then you've got this is another one of my favorite tokens here.
Hey, listen.
You know what that's from, right?
Yeah, I know what it's from.
Okay. I can't believe you put.
Oh,
I had a lot of fun with this map. I'm gonna show you his name because I had a lot of fun making his name.
Big Cradle.
And right to him is Titty Goth GF.
His name is Big Credits.
Big credits.
And yes, right next to him is a Goth GF.
But then on the other side is a robot.
I still can't believe you put TK in here.
It's a samurai robot. But yeah,
Yeah, that was a samurai robot.
So, all the fun aside, which you'll get to do.
All the goth GFs.
I've had my fun on the map.
You should
Oh,
also
no.
you should also take a look at what I like to call Weeb Corner,
Yeah.
Yes, we have seen Weeb Corner.
which does also include a canonic cat girl.
Yeah.
God.
Is that just someone's FF14 character?
I don't know.
No.
Oh,
I think
no.
that's a VTuber.
You know what's great? I'm gonna show you this character's name just so you can all hate me.
Oh, god damn.
Oh,
Tara, I
this is
saw
good.
what you wrote.
Good. It was there intentionally.
Oh my god, I love
Neander.
Neander. Yeah.
that.
So yes, you get led through a cavalcade of tunnels, and eventually it opens up to this gigantic area. This is a area with large amounts of illumination. There's a lot of electronic lights of different colors, and as you can see, there is a load of people down here. You've got kind of
Deep
stands
beneath the Sotenbori River.
Yes, you've got stands here just filled with individuals. There are like bar tables where other people are standing and not sitting down, like the more richer, well-off individuals. You've got loads more people over here standing by tables, and then right down at the bottom, you've got a large amount of individuals. And you do have a bar. There is a bar over here where some individuals seem to be drinking. And in the very corners, there seems to be free boot. Why is there a Freya there? Get out of there! Get out of there, Freya! You're not a bank teller. Get out of there! Get out of there, you. So
The hidden first, the deadly.
yes, there are a series of kind of booths that seem to be manned by strange beings that have no eyes but have kind of metal plates over them and a series of wires plugged into the back of their necks. But yes, yeah.
I want their jokers.
I know, right? It's a cavalcade of different OCs and
It's just
art
the
styles.
Yakuza battle arena.
It's a Yakuza battle arena, Devin! I knew you would get that! I knew you would 100% get
Oh,
that this
that means
map...
It's beneath the Sotenbori River.
Yeah!
Oh, that means I need to go full Yakuza when I kill these guys with an infinite combo.
This was my attempt to get Devin with a Yakuza based map, but yeah. So yes, you are overwhelmed as you seem to be in a very populated area. What do you do from here, guys?
Freyr will stay close to Tox as he is very nervous. He's but a small bear. He wasn't built for this.
Are there any rules of conduct here, like outside of obvious stuff?
Adonis will speak up and say, well, what I'd suggest is that you not try to piss off some of the bigger families in here. I can try and give you a little bit of a tour so you know who's who, if that will help you.
Sure.
Yeah.
So he'll gesture over towards this group here. And he goes, well, that's the Seven Dragon Clan. They're run by that guy in the front with half of his shirt open.
Beavis.
I mean,
He is a Yakuza fucking.
yeah, he runs the Seven Dragon Clan. That's Owari Nobunaga.
It's
Gotcha.
literally called the Seven Dragon Clan.
Yeah, it is. Devin, I get it. You're enjoying this. You big enjoy.
Oh.
That's the Seven Dragon Clan. They all got those cybernetically enhanced retainers around them. So whatever you do, don't get too close to them because I know that they've taken the arms off of a few people that have gone a bit too close to Awari or any of his courtesans.
I see one of them has enhanced hearing.
Oh yeah, that's Awari's pet. It's I'm not quite sure what it is. It seems like part human, part cat. I didn't really see him before, but it's don't get too close.
Sounds like someone's fetish.
Don't get too close.
Okay.
Is he into squids?
No, he's not into squids.
I'm sorry, Elena.
If you look,
Don't worry, we'll find someone for you here, Elena.
if you look just next to him,
Elena's just going to glare at the both of them and send, "I'm not a fucking squid."
if you look next to him, that's one of the newer people to this area. That's Raymond Costigliano. He's a rich folk who's come in from off-world. Made his money in, looks over at 17. Let's just say he made his money in construction of your kinds of people. He's a big player in this fight club, though. He's putting a lot of money into new fighters. So if you want to make money, he's the man you want to impress. Either him or one of his 4 wives.
His name is Raymond.
Yeah.
4 wives?
Everyone loves him.
That's why he has 4 wives.
Yeah,
Oh no.
exactly.
This one should have just been Lady Dimitrescu.
That character feels like they're out of Disco Elysium.
Everybody's mildly disgusted by Raymond.
Everybody is mildly disgusted by Raymond.
Hell yeah.
If you look next to him, those are his wives. You got Madame Clouquot.
An elf.
I like her choker too. And her choker.
And an elf.
Yeah.
I'm seeing
Yeah.
a pattern.
Do they
Madame
all have
Belfont.
chokers?
Yes, that's Madame Belfont. She's his first wife. She's always a bit annoyed at the fact that he decided to take others. That's Madame Garand, right next to him.
He has a thing for elves.
I
I'm
wonder.
sensing this.
And
I see he's
then
a man of culture.
right at the end, that's Madame Pondero. She doesn't like coming to these things, but well, it's some form of entertainment for her husband.
She'd rather stay with her dragons.
Yeah.
Freyr also likes dragons.
And then if you go next to them, those are the 14th. They've been here for a long time, but they kind of get outshined by everyone else.
For a second, I thought you meant the 14th wife.
No, it's 14th. He's gesturing to these people right next to him. And he goes, they're run by the matriarch Papa Dawn. He's the one in the ostentatious white
Papa
suit.
Dorn?
Papa Dawn.
Okay.
Papa Dorn.
This is Papa Dawn.
Dorn.
Papa Dawn.
Dorn.
Torneo?
No, Papa Dawn.
Papa Don.
If you
Papa
look,
John. He is the Papa John.
Papa Don?
if you look,
God, shut up.
if you look to either side of him, those are his kids. That's Zer.
Static Shock.
Yeah.
Well, it was.
No, that was true damage. This one's static shock.
This is the one that is gonna hurt, and that's his daughter, Four Leaf.
Oh, wait, let me see this.
Can we get a token? Why is it leaf?
Four Leaf. Two people in this game will get it. The rest of you won't, and that's how I like it.
Well, I'm genuinely curious.
Four Leaf. What? Finish the sentence. Four Leaf.
Over.
There you go.
Clover. It's Clover. I got that.
See, you still don't get it, Caitlin. So
I Like, if you made it Clover from Totally Spies, I would
No,
have got it.
no, okay, Caitlin, it's literally a reference to a character in a game you were never in. It's
Oh,
literally a name
okay.
reference.
I kind of figured that much.
Well, to be fair, I thought maybe she was from League of Legends too. Since the other
No.
There is no League of Legends 2.
Caitlin, you read the story. You read a story.
Yeah, Caitlin, you did read the story
Clover.
Clover.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a reference
I
to
didn't-
Clover.
I didn't think of it. I just kept thinking of fucking games and stuff.
Are they a Slayer too?
Maybe they are.
Oh no.
Let's hope we never find out.
Is there still a Blade Singer?
Yes, actually.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was gonna say, if you know Rez, you know exactly what he is. If you know Clover, you know exactly what she is. I'm just gonna tell you that right now.
Oh, I'm so glad he keeps the chronomancy.
Yeah.
Nine.
And then next is that's their bodyguard. That's Black Ivan. He's
You know what? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Ivan.
Oh. No, I'm sad.
references that only 2 players will get.
yeah.
And then if you look down to that colourful bunch at the very bottom, well, we like to call them the industrialists. They're the arseholes that come in from different corporations.
The arrow is killing me. I know it was there before, but it's still killing me.
The one black friend.
That was Kara.
The very unhappy gentleman right in the middle, that's Dominic Ozai. He's kind of a big player in a few different industries around here. He's the one that has kind of brought, well, the industrialists down here.
Weenus.
A corp penis weenus. Gaggle. The name.
A gaggle of penis weenus.
So those are the ones you want to keep an eye out on, or kind of be wary for, because they're the 4 big players down here. If you piss them off, well, then you're likely to end up dead, or members of your family are likely to end up dead.
I'm actually upset that Papa Don isn't just the infamously large.
Yeah.
I was tempted to call it infamously large, but I didn't think it was gonna work.
Oh, it won't.
Harlem is
God
actually.
damn it, you messed it up.
That feel when Harlem, when the real world of Harlem is inside of many campaigns.
Yeah. So yeah, he would then.
I'm glad I brought Harlem into this world.
You have. There.
Harlem should be a favorite one because I love Harlem. It's a great place to visit.
I'm not gonna get too into it, but the 13th run an area called New Harlem. I'm just gonna leave you with that.
Yeah.
So,
Neo Harlem.
so the rules down here typically try not to get in any fights that aren't actually in the ring, and try not to draw your weapons unless you need to protect yourself. All bets are final. You can make them over with those weird cyber ladies over in the booths. You can get drinks over at the bar, but I'm going to warn you now, they up the prices pretty badly.
Seems like you're giving me a pretty dire view of things.
No! Please believe this campaign. Little do they know that the actual Don that runs everything from the shadows was La Soul.
Oh no.
It
You
should
just
be.
see a new in a top hat show up.
You can do it, Hex. It's time to do it.
But yeah, anything else, just let me know. People will talk to you, but just bear in mind, some of them want to have their pockets lined with credits, and some of them may be willing to get rid of you to do so.
So about that work, is there like a uniform you'd put me in?
Looks you up and down. No, I think you're wearing pretty much what you need to wear.
Sounds good.
If you want to, you can start working. Seeing how much you make, I can maybe see about giving you some money for it if you go over by the booths. or mingle with people and just try to get them to bet.
Right. Yeah. I'll see what I can do.
Right.
No contracts, though, if that's all right.
That's fine. We'll go on a 0 hour type deal. He looks at you, Frey, and goes, right, we've got a little bit before you fight. The ring bots are getting everything ready. But I would suggest you prep yourself. You're going up against a pretty reasonably good fighter. His record isn't horrific, but he's won more than a few.
Okay. Well, this is it. This is me. This is all I've got.
I thought you had an axe. What happened to it?
I deemed I didn't need it anymore and got rid of it.
Are you sure you can win a fight with just your hands?
With one of his big meaty paws on Adonis's shoulder,
Roll me intimidation.
and it's just like I'm pretty sure I am a decently made weapon.
Yeah, you are a decently made weapon. He goes, yeah, all right. Well, you got a good grip, so we'll see how it goes from there. Just, be careful when you're down here, and I'm not going to babysit all of you the entire time. I'll be waiting by the ring. When it's your time, Freyr, I'll come and get you.
Okay.
Don't go too far, though.
Or runs away. No,
Whoa.
Freyr will go and
This is gonna be a heck of a night.
Freyr will go and sit at this table, and as he's... Yes, I do have the amendments to have them. He'll sit at the table while he's in the chair. He'll just tap his bare paws on his knees.
But no, there's no chairs there. All the circular tables have no chairs. That you just got to stand.
He's squatting.
Proving dominance by power squatting.
I will squat with you.
He's sitting in the chair position without.
Can we roll for squatting?
Yeah, roll me athletics. Oh yeah, you're doing some fucking good squatting there, Freya. This is like a fucking warm up for your fight. You're loving it.
This is not gonna go well.
I hope you get
Athletics?
that one. Yeah, athletics. Oh no! You're meeting him in the power squat position.
Oh!
You're practicing for something with that squatting. It's not a fight, but it's something.
Oh, it's my favorite thing, dog.
Right, so yes.
Freyr just looks nervous. I feel like Freyr's just exuding nervousness.
Exuding nervousness energy. But yeah, so this is your opportunity to mingle with the people of the underworld or each other. You don't have to go and speak to the members of the crime syndicates of Tzion.
Yeah, fuck crimes. We talked like friends.
I'm gonna go up to Hector.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Yes, of course.
I'm gonna take my whip off of my belt and hand it to him.
He raises an eyebrow at this. Wait, why are you handing me your weapon?
If I'm gonna be going around talking to people, I should probably be unarmed.
Is that for their safety?
I'll say it's for mutual safety.
Understood. He takes it and attaches it to his belt.
And I would say, can we take a few steps away from, people that aren't in our group? I need to ask you something.
He gives you a nod and kind of directs you over to here because these 3 individuals are going to start moving. So they're doing their rounds.
All right.
So it goes over here.
And I go with them. And I say, look, I'm doing this work not because I necessarily need the money, but I think this is a good opportunity to get some insight on, the underworld here. Is there anything that you can tell me about any of these groups that were mentioned? Or is there any information that could be useful to gain from any of them that I could look to get while I'm going around acting in on this job?
I mean, if I'm honest with you, I actually thought that's why you were doing it. I didn't think that you would do it for the money. I thought you were trying to get some kind of, in with these people. That's kind of why I didn't say anything about it.
Am I that obvious?
You're not that obvious, but I know you more than anything, and you're smart.
Oh, well, thanks.
Listen, I've seen you. I know when you're going in for bloodshed, and I know when you're actually playing a smart move as well. And this seems to me like the latter rather than the former.
Yeah.
Tox,
Well,
believe it or not, I trust you. That's why I'm putting my faith into training you.
I appreciate that trust, Hector. Uh, but like I said, I don't know where to start here. There's so many groups here. Is there any? Do you have any insight on where I should start at?
Well, if I'm honest, the Raymond fellow with the 4 wives, he's new to this area. I don't know much about him. What Adonis kind of said does pay through. We know that he has a lot of money, and we know this from the manufacture and sale of, well, iron forged. There are people that say that he is still actually selling iron forged that have awoken, and it's worth us checking into, but we don't have the evidence to back it up. If he's putting money into this fight situation, well then he may have his fingers in other pies. He may be someone to try to get close to, and I'm pretty sure you've noticed it, but the man seems to have a thing for elves.
Oh, that. I guess I'm tight cast for this then.
But Nobunaga, well, actually, we know about him. He's causing a lot of problems. His retainers, those gentlemen with the masks and the swords, they're nothing to shake a stick at. They've caused a lot of bloodshed on the streets against other gangs. We also know that they seem to be, well, running a lot of the drug market going on in Tzion. If we want to get anywhere against the drugs, or at least find out who's behind it and what it's funding, maybe see about them. But be careful, because we know they're furiously loyal. One thing I do know about them is that they had a traitor in their midst. Someone that was actually working for, well, those corporate bunch at the bottom. You may be able to notice him. He's the fellow at the bottom that seems to have some dragons on his suit.
I see him.
He used to work for the dragons, but got offered a better deal from the corporate bunch and switched sides. The fact that he's here and the dragons haven't just caused open bloodshed to kill him for it, that tells you that even they're not willing to break the rules of this place. If they saw him out in the open, they'd kill him.
Right.
Really, everyone here I know some information about, and everyone here it's worth getting to know because they offer us different venues. The 13s, well, they run New Harlem. It's an area where a lot of issues have been happening, and essentially 13 stepped up because there were so many gang wars going on that they felt it was affecting the civilized populace. Papa Dawn took over many years ago, ended that violence. But the problem is other gangs are looking at the area and they want to take it over from them. If anything, they're the ones that we could probably work with the most. They're not good people, they still do some crimes, but ultimately they protect their neighborhood.
Alright. So I'll definitely ask around. Thanks for the information, Hector.
If you still have your communication on you, if anything goes bad and you're in too deep, just contact me and I'll find you.
Alright. Is there like a button on the communicator that would like send a ping of sorts?
So the way it works is all thought processes. So what you can do is, if you want to make someone aware of your location, as long as you're not over 1,000 feet away from them, you can tell them. So you can do a ping of such as long as you're not over 1,000 feet away.
All right. I'll bear that in mind. God. All right. Obviously, I'm not going to have my weapon, so if things do go, wrong, I'll more or less be, helpless against it.
Tox, you're a lot of things. I don't think helpless is one of them, even without a weapon.
You're
But
right.
I get what you mean.
I don't want to escalate things if I don't have to.
That's okay. If anything happens, just send me a message, send me your location, and I'll get to you as quick as I can.
All right. Thanks, Hector.
Gives you a nod.
Alrighty.
So was that conversation being held like stealthily?
I would say so.
Yeah, they
You
went
wanna-
off.
Yeah, let's be fair. I'll roll a stealth check for Hector, and Tox if you roll a stealth check for you. So you yeah. Let me roll a stealth check for Hector. Hector's not exactly great at stealth, so that was on GM, but he rolled an 11.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure your passive perception would pick that. Yeah, you picked up every aspect to that 17.
Good thing we stepped away, I guess.
Yeah.
Elena's gonna send to Tox and go. You still want me to come with you?
I not sure. Given what I'm doing, it'd probably be best I do it on my own.
Actually, let me roll that a second time because I'm having 17 be actively distracted with the arm.
That's fair. If you're actively distracted with the arm, roll it again. Yeah, you still would have heard it.
Okay.
I think it's best that others maybe not know I have a connection with anybody that came in.
Okay.
At least for this. If I need you, I can contact you with the communicator. I'll let you know. Likewise, if you see anything coming my way, maybe just send me a ping, something discreet, or talk to me the way you usually do.
Elena will nod.
All right. Now, somebody else. I feel like I'm hogging the spotlight.
No, it's okay. You've taken on board something that your character would do, and you're running with it, and I'm all for it because I personally thought that's what you were going with, was that you were going to try to gain information, which is kind of what this map's for. It's a map for you to gain information about what goes on in Zion's underworld, as like its criminal aspect, and for you to maybe pursue story leads. But yeah, if we'll let Tox have a moment because it's not fair to have everything on her. So I'm gonna pick on people.
Oh no.
17. What is 17 doing? So 17 picked up on some of the conversation, but what are you actually going to do?
17 is actually. They've tried to mimic some emotions that they've seen to try and get an understanding of what people go through because they're still trying to grasp all of that.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the first time that they've ever actually they felt despondent, I guess, like at the fact that someone could just so easily just take an arm and simply replace it, and like they're actually lost in their thoughts.
Okay.
They they heard what was going on. They heard the fact that Raymond Costello may actually be selling a Woken Iron Forge, and it's on the list that I've shown you.
Yeah.
It's making them think that maybe contacting that person might not be the worst idea.
Yeah. Seeming like it might not be. You've had a lot of
But
scumbaggery happen on the last session or two.
yeah, and it's the fact that things have happened in rapid succession, and I won't go into detail because I don't want people knowing what that is. But things going in rapid succession is mounting up, and their views on things are possibly changing.
Yeah, which is 100% fair. Is there anything particular you would like to do at the moment, or are you kind of in your thoughts at the moment?
In my thoughts at the moment, keeping just a passive, like, I guess, glazed over view of the situation. Like both everybody on the team could literally like walk by 17 and they would see them, but most likely wouldn't even like realize that it was them. Like they would realize someone walked in front of them, but probably wouldn't realize it was actually them unless they said something.
Okay. Well then I'll move on and let you have that moment. Caitlin, what is Eleanor doing at the moment?
Oh, she's a bit lost in her thoughts as well.
Get your own ideas.
Fuck you. It's true.
Flipknork is engaged in a deep squatting competition.
Freyr is just mega nervous.
Yeah.
Come on! It's in your blood!
Come on, let Caitlin have her time.
Yeah, let Caitlin have her time.
I mean, they can go.
No. I picked on you.
Damn it.
Yeah, no, I did my thing.
Anyone who would be really capable of reading Elena's face would notice she's looking a little bit at Tox jealously.
Oh, interesting.
And she's looking at some of the other people jealously as well.
What other people?
Some of the elf girls, this girl, just some of the other people.
Show you what that girl looks like so you can see. Okay, so you're looking at people with jealousy.
Yeah, but she's also keeping an eye out on Tox because she doesn't want Tox to like. As much as she's looking at her jealously, she's also like looking out for her as a companion.
Okay. Right. So Freya, you mentioned that you are looking nervous, right?
I am exuding nervous energy.
Okay. Ektor's right next to you. Ektor looks at you and says, I know that you're going to have a fight and everything, but you're very nervous. Do you want me to maybe get you a drink?
Freyr's just kind of like,
oh god, that
no, I haven't done something like this. I've obviously had pit fights before, and obviously I've killed people before too, but It's just this whole ordeal. I'm not exactly happy, and I'm just genuinely concerned. Is it a little hot in here? I think it's a little hot in here.
Hey, listen, if there's a way to get you out of this, I'll find it, but it's not gonna happen straight away. I'm not gonna be able to get you out of this right now, but give me some time. I'll see what I can do. Maybe if I speak to the commander or someone, they may be able to get you out of this. But there's no way I can stop this fight. Just go in and do what you do best.
Do you
Get things! Come on!
Devon. There's clearly a moment going on. Please, okay?
Do you know where Tox is? I kind of thought she would watch.
Tox is trying to gather some information at the moment. She's gonna use this opportunity to try to get us something to work with.
Okay, yeah. That makes sense.
So, maybe for now, just, don't worry so much about her. Keep your mind in the game. Know what's got to happen, what you got to do, and just go out there and do your best. Listen, I don't like doing this, but I could potentially use magic to try and calm you down.
I am my own bear, faults and all. There is no need for magic.
He would have used calm emotions on you if you had asked him to, but he gave you a nod. Right, so Flipknork, you are power squatting. Is there anything else you would like to do other than power squat?
He's just been trying to hype Freyr up the whole time.
All right,
I think he's content with that.
Hype him up. Tell me how he hypes him up. Show me what happened then, man.
Show us the hype man.
Adds to Freyr's nervousness.
Buddy, you just gotta remember, you might be in that arena and they might want to kill you, but you're gonna hit them really hard until they go down. You got that? You're better than everyone in there. I believe in you. You got that?
Roll me a
Come on!
persuasion.
I want it to be a good one.
I hope
think
it's a crit or a nat 1. I don't want any other numbers. I want a crit or a nat 1.
I think Flipknork would be a lovely hype man.
It was persuasion?
Yes, persuasion.
Yep.
Yeah. You feel like you're still nervous, but you feel like he's trying to pump you up, and what he's saying isn't false. Everything he's saying, you feel like he genuinely believes. Like he genuinely believes like you can do this. Like you can do this.
First still an anxious wreck, but it's just like thanks for the support, buddy.
Come on, are you a cub or are you a bear?
Are you a cub or are you a bear, Freya? I don't know if that's like insulting to your species or not.
Yeah.
But I leave that up to you.
Or is it gay or not?
Freyr's just like I don't know at this moment, man.
I believe in you. I believe you're whatever class of bear that you've got to be.
Yeah, that you're whatever class of bear you want to be is what's hyping you up right now. I don't know if that's gonna help or not, but you could tell his intentions are positive. You can tell that he's really trying.
Yeah, he has a good intention. And Freyr will smile, but it's a forced smile.
Hector notices.
It's one of those like really anxious smiles when you're just like, yeah, thanks.
Hector notices this and says, "Are you sure you don't want that drink? I mean, it's right over there. I'll go get one. It's fine. I'll pay."
Okay. It's okay. I don't want to be drunk when my match starts.
I mean, that's fair. You don't want that, but
when you're drunk, when you're drunk, all of your attack rolls become a disadvantage, but you get resistance to all forms of damage.
Okay. 17. Roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Beep boop.
Yes. So you would notice that these three individuals here, these three, have moved up towards you and seem to be looking over at you.
These three?
Yes, those three.
Okay. Uh, can I help you?
Do you mind coming with us a moment? We want to do a routine check on you.
Can Elena hear this?
Yes, 100%. Elena can hear this.
Elena's gonna speak out, and her voice is gonna like crack, and it's still not going as well as one would hope.
Mhm.
Why do you need to see her? See them?
Well, we're a little bit concerned that they may have hidden weapons. We try to keep all of our weapons on display here so we can see if someone goes for them.
Uh, I will. I'll go with you. Elenia, just contact Hector. Let him know.
How about I come with you to make them feel more comfortable?
No. We don't want you to come with us. We want them.
Elena's gonna immediately send to Hector.
Mm-hmm.
These guys want something to do with 17.
What?
I don't trust them.
What are they saying?
That they want to take them away and check for weapons. I don't trust them.
What have you tried? What have you attempted?
I've offered to go with to make them more comfortable.
What did they say to that?
Me.
Refused?
Yes.
What does 17 want?
She'll send to 17. What do you want to do here?
I can give them the ammo that I have, but I doubt they're going to trust that that's all that I have. So short of leaving, the only choice I really have is to go.
She'll send back to Hector. She offered to maybe get out her ammo, but they doubt that they'll accept that. I think you should come over.
I don't know if I will be able to help, but I'll come over. Hector does come over. Stands next to 17. Kind of in front of them, away from the trio, and says, "Sorry, is there a problem here? This is a companion of mine." They look at Hector, then they look at 17 and Eleanor. No, there's no problem here. We just want to run a routine check if they have weapons on them. I can see your weapon. I know that you have it, and I know the threat that you pose because of it. But we don't see any weapons on them. They are, iron forged. They could have any number of weapons hidden in their compartments. We just want to know what weapons they've got. We don't need you or the illithid brat to get involved. Does Elena or 17 have any comments on that before I'll have Hector?
I was waiting to see if she was going to respond to being called a brat.
Yeah, an illithid brat. That's what I'm interested in.
Run over their feet with the wheelchair.
Doesn't have wheels.
It doesn't have wheels.
Damn it! They've thought of everything.
Elena looks like she wants to say something, but she's gonna swallow it down.
Hector's like, whoa, we're companions. We just want to make sure our friend's all right. That's all. Your friend will be all right. We just want to run a routine check to see if they have any weapons.
I mean, I have weapons. They're built into me.
Yes, we just want to know what you have, how much ammunition you have for it, so that we can register what threat you may be able. This is a very routine thing. We have done this with all of the mechanical beings in this room. You're not being singled out.
Well, then let's get it over with then.
Follow us, we'll take you to an area where this could be done privately, without everyone seeing what's happening to you.
Elena will send to 17. If they don't have you back in 5 minutes, we're coming for you.
Having been awoken for a few years, would I know how long this normally would take?
Well, you've never had this before. You've never had a group of individuals asked to check you for weapons before. So you actually don't have any idea. I mean, it depends.
Oh.
You know they're going to check you, but like how in-depth is the check going to be?
Okay.
It could be a very simple check, or it could be like a full diagnostic.
Okay. I respond, I don't know how long it's going to take. So 5 minutes may be too quick. I'd say if you had maybe, I don't know.
Elena will nod.
Right. If you're going willingly with them, I'm going to move you down to where they would take you. Very bottom of the map.
Oh, it's right down there?
Yeah, where there are
Down-
more.
Down
of
to the
their
bot
people.
section.
Down to the anal port. Right. So they get taken down there. Hector seems uneasy of this happening, but has kind of just let it happen to an extent. He looks at you, Eleanor, and says, 17's a strong individual. They'll be fine, and they know if anything happens, they can contact us. Just try your best not to over worry for now, and then we'll see what happens.
She'll send to Hector. There are a bunch of empty tables down there if you're wanting a good view of the fight.
I'm going to try and go to the bar. It might be nice. He gives you like a slight look as you say that.
Is it a look of like follow me look?
No, it's a look. It's kind of roll insight, and I'll see if you can see what exactly he's trying to get through to you. So he's trying to say that he's trying to say follow me, but he's trying to say, oh, the way to the bar kind of passes where that is what he's trying to say. So he's making his way down to the bar because it involves walking past what's happening to 17.
Yeah, makes sense.
Is there anything particular anyone else would like to do? Because if you don't have anything particular at the moment, I'm just going to push through with events.
I just noticed this.
What the fuck?
What did you notice? What have you noticed? Yeah,
wait.
someone's drawn on it. Yeah.
Oh no!
It wasn't me. I'm not that talented. I will be right back.
I think I know exactly who it was. But anyway. So, unless there's anything anyone else particularly wants to do, I will continue on with the stuff I specifically have planned.
Yeah.
Let me check some.
I mean, other than possible conversations, but we can save those for later.
That's fine. There will be time for conversations later as well. We probably won't do the actual fight in this session. We'll probably stop relatively soon because I just saw how long we've been going for, and then we'll have
a bit early than that anyway.
We'll have the fight and we'll have the rest later on. But there's still a little bit more to go on. So 17.
What's happening? I'm gonna just get ready for bed then. I gotta change over laundry and stuff.
Okay, if that's the case, I'll just do the last little tip off thing, and then we'll call that for now, and we'll return next Monday.
I figured you could do the 17 thing without me being here. So
yeah, that's fine. Okay, you have a good night, Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Get out of here.
17, you get taken down to the bottom, and yeah, sure enough, what actually starts to happen is exactly what they said. They start inquiring as to like what weapons you have on you, how much ammunition do you have for these weapons. I'm assuming you be honest about it. You don't pretend to try to hide anything, or
no. I explain that I have a Magitech long gun and a Magitech rifle built in. I have two 30-round cartridges for each. I explain the crab arm, and I don't explain the arm chokes because I don't have them.
Yes, but you can't explain what you don't have.
That would be fun to explain, though.
That those are the weapons that I have on me that I am capable of using.
Okay. They give you a nod, and one of them says, okay, well, I mean, you understand this was just checking. We're not trying to do anything by you. We're not signaling you out. Every single person that comes in here that's Iron Forged like you gets checked. You could have any number of weapons stored within your body. You did the right thing. You were honest with us. Our diagnostics seem to show that you have exactly what you've said to us. So I don't see a problem with this, but just be careful, keep your eye out. Anything happens, talk to us. We're down here to ensure that everyone is kept safe. Most people follow the rules.
Can I insight that?
Yes, you can. Roll me an insight check. They seem completely honest in what they're saying.
Okay.
They seem it. I mean, there's no you can't hear any malice in their voice. You can't hear any like unsatisfaction at not finding anything you didn't say or anything.
Okay, because I just want to make sure, because you had said before that they check everybody, and then they said that they check all Iron Forge. So I just wanted to make sure if that was intentional or not.
Yeah. Well, the way it is that they basically, if you have weapons that they can see, they don't need to check you. Is what they're getting at. But if you have the potential to hide weapons in your body, they will question you and do a check on you.
Okay.
You notice that one of them looks at you and says, you can go and head back to your group. And then mid-sentence, they stop. They just stop speaking. And the other two stop moving. And they stand painfully still for a second. Do you react to this at all? This is very obvious.
I look at them oddly, and I look around first to see if anybody else has stopped moving.
Roll me a perception check. Yes, either the entire room has decided to stop moving simultaneously at one point to play a giant joke on you, or something has happened to stop everything in this room. So nothing is moving at the moment. No one is
Okay.
talking. There seems to be no sound. The talking of the noise of all the talking of all the people in this room seem to suddenly end. The music that's playing in the kind of the arena stops,
Okay.
and you find yourself in that position.
Uh, I I speak out and I ask if there's anyone doing this. I mean, I guess I first see if I can actually speak.
Yeah, you find that you can in fact speak.
Okay, so I would ask, who's doing this?
You look and you notice that all of a sudden the three guards suddenly start to look back up at you, and
Oh
they
no.
seem to speak all in unison.
No!
Oh my
We
god.
we are the ones who have done this, for we are the free who see.
Oh, I knew
Fuck.
it! I knew it! I knew it!
Fuck!
I knew this was coming!
Space Seers!
Uh, who are the? Who are you?
We just said we are the free who see.
Did we
You
stutter?
are 17.
Yes, but who are you? Who are the three that see?
Exactly who we are or what we are does not matter. You, 17, at this point in time, matter.
And why is that?
Because you are at a crossroads. A point where, at this moment in time, you are both savior and traitor. You have a choice. And every choice has consequences. Consequences that echo throughout this world and others. To bear the brunt of both traitor and savior can crush even the mightiest of shoulders, even shoulders of iron. We have seen this. We have seen both paths, and we have seen where both paths lead. We are curious as to which one you take at this moment, but we caution you. Not everything is as it seems. Not every one is who they seem to be. The world is truly not black and white, and there is many shades of grey to it.
At least 50.
You are not the only one to be forced with a decision like this. There are many making decisions just like it. People who throw away their connection to gods to unlock the power of their mind. And others. People who stand out among the billions. And it is on the backs of these individuals that something will be decided. We have seen it multiple times. We have seen it played out in different ways. We have seen what happens. But this time we do not know. There is something else. Something new to the equation. We wonder if your choice is that new moment in the equation.
How will I know what the choice is to make?
Only you will know in that moment what the choice is. It may be this choice right now. It may be the choice of words to say after we speak, or what action you do the moment this conversation ends. This is a blind spot for us. And since we see all, A blind spot. Well, it is concerning.
Is it a blind spot because of what I am?
It is a blind spot because what you are. But you do not know what you are. Even we do not know what you are truly.
If you've seen me go down both paths, which path is the one that leads to me being a traitor?
We cannot tell you. There are some things we cannot say. We are bound by cosmic laws.
Warning has been issued for your
The hell?
We cannot maintain this much longer. We are needed elsewhere. But we have offered our warning. And for now, that is all we can do. Perhaps in the future we may see you again. Or we may see one of your other companions. Or we may see one of the others. The people given this burden. For now, we are unsure.
I'll take the warning into consideration when it comes to my actions.
That is all we ask. And as you answer that and they finish their sentence, you suddenly notice that time seems to have started back up again. And one of the individuals is staring at you and saying over and over again, "We said you could go. Hello?"
Sorry, I was in a conversation with my companion for a moment. She wanted to make sure that everything was okay, and I was just reassuring her that everything was fine.
Okay, please answer us next time, okay? We're done. You can return to your companions now. You don't need to stay here.
And I will head over to where Hector is.
And what we're going to do is, since Alex has ventured off for the night, and we're actually around that time anyway, we're going to stop there. When we return next time, we'll pick back off with the shenanigans of the fight arena, and then we will actually have the fight, and you will have certain events take place after the fight that would maybe make you interact a little bit more with some of the individuals in this place. But I will leave it at that. I will leave it at that for now.
Yeah, Kaylin, quit being such a bitch.